Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. In the last episode, we were in Schnellen, where we had to hold off several waves of enemies to defend the village against undead invasion. And we were successful. We actually didn't lose anybody either, although we did get a little bit beat up. 2 people got their ears cut off. That seems a bit rough. And then Joss got pretty hammered as well. We do have 3 level ups to take care of. And then we also need to return back to Otterndorf to get paid for that job. We have more crowns than I know what to do with at this point. We have basically 11,000 crowns. So we need to find some armor to buy. The problem is most of the armorers that we've hit up have had like nothing. I can't see what's here. Why won't it? There we go. So both of these have armors. It's probably worth stopping in both of those before we return to Otterndorf just to see what they have. But let's take care of the level ups first. So let's see, Callie the Rock. We need to keep working on his health because he loses like what, 20-30%. So yeah, let's keep pumping that up. And he rolled pretty poorly on everything else, so it's kind of a toss-up here. I don't know, to be honest. Take some range attacks so you're better with those throwing axes, and then I guess I will give you... how about some range defense, since that's the only thing you didn't roll a 2 in. Okay, and then for his perk, we will give him... That's a tough one, actually. Possibly Steel Brow. You know what? Colossus would help him a lot. Even though it's a bit early, given his pretty low hit points, he needs that 25% to offset the minus 30. So this will basically put him back at a little bit less than he would normally be at. That still seems low, doesn't it? Because his hit points were at like 74. He should only be missing 5%. Which I don't think is 10, but oh well. Jacques is level 11, our first level 11. Right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's see. That means he gets 2 perks, I think. I'm gonna give him more fatigue. Resolve is tempting because his resolve is actually fairly low, especially for a level 11. And then his health is probably fine at 95, so the question becomes defense or attack. I think we're going to go attack here. Not a great roll, but his melee defense is really, really good. And everything else he rolled sort of poorly in. So we're going to get him to 60 attack. And then for his perk, this is probably the toughest call because I don't really know what else to give him at this point. We could give him like dodge or anticipation that would make him basically invulnerable against range attacks. I think like anticipation would be a really good one. Also, 9 lives is not a bad idea. Steel Brow, not a bad idea. We don't need quick hands for him. He's only ever going to use that arming sword if we fight something that's resistant to piercing damage. Steel Brow is going to protect his head. But that's only his head. That seems a bit specific. I'm going to take it. And then we get 1 more because this is essentially null at this point. So, no. Although the resolve boost would help him quite a bit. Not as much as I would like, but a decent amount. And then this could end up saving his life. So I think I'm going to take 9 lives. Because that, you know, could end up saving him from certain death. Whereas anticipation, without it, he might take an arrow now and then. But it's not very likely. And then with Vlad, one of our highest level range characters. Let's see. Fatigue is never a bad idea. Why is your... So you're at 128. Oh, I'm... completely forgot how the game worked for a second. So if I give him this, he'll be at 100 with his armor. which isn't bad, but I don't know if that's necessary. Obviously, some range attack wouldn't hurt. I might go hit points and resolve here, because those are pretty good rolls, and he could always use hit points, and then resolve. His resolve is a bit low. So with his perk, I need to figure out where I want to allocate these, or this point as well. In archers, it's always harder to decide. So he's got anticipation. Dodge wouldn't be a bad idea either. Anticipation is going to help with range attacks, obviously. This can help with ranged and melee attacks, and so that's something you kind of want to have. But I could also go with... oh, he's already got footwork, so I don't need that. Belts and bags, don't really see the point of that. Colossus wouldn't be a bad idea. That'll basically put him... not quite 100, but he'll be close. So that's not a bad idea. Honestly, the fact that it reduces the chance to sustain injuries, I think it makes it worth enough. And now we don't have to worry about his health anymore. He is pretty robust for an archer. So that's going to be our level ups. And as I said, we're going to head to Alderfest and Lanzenberg to see what the armorers there have before we head south again. So we got to spend this money, and we're only going to get more when we go back to Otterndorf. So what do they have here? They do have a little bit of work, but we're more concerned with this. They do have a lamellar harness. There's also a heater shield that I haven't seen. At least not in this playthrough. I'll take that. Another, oh yeah, some more painted helmets. Funny. Haven't seen any prior to, like, it's got to be a recent patch or something, because I hadn't seen any for a long time, and then all of a sudden they're everywhere. But 4,500 right here. Let's see. We still do have a couple of people that could benefit from that, but I'd rather go all the way to the one that he's got, the heavy lamellar, because that's almost 300 armor. And so I'm sort of torn here. I could buy this, or I could save the money and get something better potentially. Let's hold out. We'll head over to the other armor and check, and we can always come back and grab that if there's nothing worth picking up. I could use some tools while we're here. Alright, so the price was better here in Lanzenberg. Let's go ahead and grab that armor, and suppose we'll be on our way. Let's get it equipped before we leave. So, who gets it? That becomes the question. Every spearman has lamellar or better, as does Bram. So it comes down to Callie or Jost, and Callie is the more veteran soldier. So I guess he gets it. And then that gives me another reinforced mail hauberk to pass off to back line. So let's see, Mieszko, how bad does this hurt your fatigue? Not too bad. So we'll give him that. And let's go collect our pay now. So all the way to Otterndorf. And we'll keep an eye out. If there's any other armorers nearby on our way back, I will stop off there. I don't think there is, though. Okay. 3,270 crowns in the bank. And Schnellen is no longer besieged. That's good. They've got another job for us. We'll take a look at that in a second. I don't think there's going to be anything here that we want, but it's always worth a peek. They got cheap grain, so I'll grab some. And let's get our inventory sorted. Do I need that much chainmail? Probably not. And they do have some weapons here, but I think these are all things that we've sold to them, yeah. Okay, so what's this job? It looks like it is 2,000 crowns to deal with some ancient dead. I will... Oh, we've already seen this. Weird, I don't remember it. So we can go do this. I don't see why not. I'll accept it. We've got a pretty good hike on our hands here. It's all the way down here in the south of these mountains. I'm actually going to go to Brunstad first because there's an armor and a temple there. So I figure we might be able to spend a little bit more of our crowns on an upgrade before we fight this, and we can get the guys that are injured patched up. I think that'll be useful, especially since there could be necrosavants there, which would make things pretty messy. So let's go here first. We'll take care of your ripped ear, and your pierced hand and side. And then we'll have to probably rearrange our guys before we jump into a fight, because we don't want all these, like, walking wounded out there. No lameller here. That's unfortunate. They do have some helmets that might be worth looking at. I thought we were solid on helmets, though. No, we're short one good helmet. I don't have... Oh, I do. Why are you wearing that, man? There. Now we're not short one good helmet, but I do need to probably put either Frank or maybe Xavier in there. Frank is an axeman, so probably Frank. But yeah, we're gonna have to rotate those guys out. Another wolf heater shield, that's cool. I don't think there's really anything else here for us. I'll check this for any bargains. Not seeing any. Let's grab more tools though, because we could use them. And then I guess we'll head down here for the battle. Alright, so here we are. We don't know what's inside. Maybe if I get closer. No, it's not going to tell me. I've got everybody switched around and whatnot for the fight, so I will show you guys the changes I made when we get in there. Blah 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 to arms. Oh boy, this will be fun. Oh god, and it's rough terrain too. We're going to get slaughtered on this one. This is not going to be pretty because they are going to make this such hell for us when they're teleporting around on this really rough ground. I'm actually going to jump back here as much as we can. I don't know if it'll save me, but I much more like our... That didn't make any sense. I like our chances much better down here on the flat ground. Because as the Necro Savants are jumping around us, we don't want to be like stumbling up and down steps. So, yeah. Let's fall back. I wish it would like not spawn me in places like this. We're gonna have to keep our formation pretty tight too. We don't want to risk them like putting us in a weird spot. But we do have heater shields, so that is going to boost our melee defense more than the kite shields would have. And I think last time we faced them with kite shields. So we do have that advantage going for us. Also, our armor is a lot better than it was last time we faced them. So there is that as well. Probably not going to need the throwing axes, but we'll see. These guys are not going to be too difficult. Really, the concern here is the numbers. There's so many of them that they could potentially bog me down. And I can't really afford that in a fight like this. But we haven't seen any of them yet, so that's sort of a good sign. I think they have pretty low initiative, though. So that might be why. Yeah, just keep falling back, please. Hopefully they don't catch us. I don't think they will. But obviously the Necro Savants are going to move a little bit better than we will, because they can kind of ignore the terrain. I screwed that up bad, didn't I? Whatever. Okay, so now I think we're going to see some Necro Savants. Yeah, they're hiding in the back. Okay, good. If they're not going to make their move this turn, that gives me a little bit more time to maneuver at least. So yeah, get back as far as you can. Alright, so here they come. They completely ignore our spear walls, so unfortunately this didn't really do anything for me there. We are going to defer there, and Dietrich is going to take a stab at him. Unfortunately, he's going to miss. Christopher, why don't you wait until somebody's in range? Alexander, you got a pretty clean shot on this guy. Why don't you take it? Oh, nice. If Dietrich had landed his hit, we would have killed him. Or we would have tested his 9 lives ability anyways. Yeah, why don't you wait as well? So here come the skeletons. No, they're gonna hold back a little bit. That's interesting. I mean, they're gonna make me waste a little bit of fatigue, but that's not a huge deal. Kind of interesting on their part actually, because by waiting like they're doing, they're just making it easier for me to target the Necro Savants. But at the same time, if I was surrounded by skeletons, the Necro Savants wouldn't really be able to get to me, so maybe that's their tactic. 32% is a lot better. Unfortunately, we missed on that one. Since your spear wall is compromised, why don't you just go ahead and attack? And you're probably not going to kill him, so just get your shield up. Let's see, Bram. You got pretty much free reign to throw those things, so go for it. Ah, blocked them both. Let's see, 35. Yeah, no shield either. That's what I'd like to see. Whiffed on the second one, though. Alright, so Jorah. Do I move you so that you can attack? Or do we hold our ground? If I move here and the Necrosavant jumps into that spot, I would be so upset. I'm going to do it, though. We might be able to put that one down for good. Yeah, 9 lives got us again. You're just going to have to wait, unfortunately. Or, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pass his turn. Oh well, they didn't get through, at least on that one. So I might not have made a mistake. Yeah, okay. That could have been a misclick, but it ended up not mattering, so. Our spear walls are looking pretty good. He's not in a great spot, though, but Merrick has seen... I don't know if Merrick has seen worse, but hopefully he can withstand this. Alright, so they're gonna come beat up on Jorah. Oh, he dodged it. Nicely done. His melee defense is actually really high, especially considering he's not carrying a shield. That one... Oh, that one was to the face. Yikes. They're really giving it to my back line here. Or at least they're trying to. Alright, Christopher. That's what I like to see. I'll probably leave you where you are. I could footwork you out of here, though. Or if I do that, can he even move? Or is that just a waste of AP if I only have 3? I guess we may as well test it now, right? Okay, so I can. Yeah, let's hop you out of there then. Unfortunately, that means Mieszko is going to get hit by both of these guys if they decide to attack. But he's got better armor than Christopher does, so that's probably for the best. Dietrich. Go here. Damn. Jorah. See, if you get the kill here, which is possible but not likely, that'll give you enough AP to attack him as well, so let's try it. Oh, we got him. Nice. Oh, and we hit him too. Look at Jorah taking these Necrosavants down. He's not scared. Alright, Mieszko. They're both wounded. Go after him, I guess? I don't know. We destroyed his armor and took some of his health down, so there is that at least. Alexander, you are bleeding. Can you patch yourself up? You can, okay, but that wasted your turn. At least you're not going to bleed out on me or anything. Not that anybody ever really has. They tend to stop bleeding before it becomes a real issue, at least in my experience, because they don't bleed forever. They'll bleed for a certain amount of time. And generally they end up, you know, not bleeding anymore before I manage to even patch them up. But in this case, we got them all taken care of. And that's probably for the best, because we never know when one of the Necrosavants is going to sneak up on us and, you know, clip him. Sinric, do we keep spearwalling, or do we just kind of accept the inevitable and step you forward one? That makes me nervous leaving that gap open, though. Because they could just teleport right into it. Although that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's not any worse than them teleporting over here. So I might just go ahead and do it. You know what? I like free attacks, so if this guy wants to keep banging on that spear, we'll let him. Casper, you can do the same. Yeah, we'll just keep those going. Let's see. Callie, I need you to get that fighting axe out. And you've only got one target, so swing away. Alright, Merrick. Don't kill him, because that would just let this guy slide right in there. Kill this guy. Maybe don't target the head where he's got armor. Let's see. Bram, get that excuse me, get that hammer out. And not a whole lot you can do here. If we step forward, we get one attack. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because these guys would still have to go through a spear wall everywhere else. Yeah, let's do it. And that'll give him 1 attack. So let's batter somebody. Ooh, almost got the kill there. If that wasn't a headshot, we probably would have. Let's see. Frank, get your axe out. And you just stand your ground. Make these guys test the spear walls a little bit. 1 more. Nice. You're going to give it a go too? Think you're going to do any better? Nope. This guy thinks he will, and he gets dealt with just the same. Come on, 1 more. Yeah, there's 4 kills. That's what I like to see. Yeah, see, I knew they'd go for him. He's going to stay there and fight with Jorah. That hurt a little bit, but Jorah is looking okay. Right, so Dietrich, I think we need your help over here. Damn. He is not very good at melee combat, but all of our other backline guys were pretty beat up. Jorah, see what you can do here. Damn, could have really used that hit there. That's a potential kill. He's not likely to kill that guy no matter what. So I'm going to roll the dice there. Unfortunately, we came up dry, but had we killed him, I think, did we give Alexander Berserker? We definitely thought about it. Oh, I thought we were going to get him. Okay, well, let's see. Mieszko. Oh, 9 lives got us again. Oh, somebody actually scratched his armor. Let's see. You could potentially kill either one. I'd rather you kill the one on Jorah because Jorah's a lighter, or he has lighter armor and he's taking more damage. But you have a better chance to kill this one. Well, we did enough damage. We just got unlucky with the 9 lives roll. I'm actually going to drop you in there just as a distraction. And over here, I think I'll do the same. And you can actually... Oh, nice! Look at you! Look at you jumping in there and landing a hit. I'm going to have Frank move up to engage these guys because he will deal... Or he'll deal with the shields better than, like, Jacques will. And obviously they can't, you know, they can't move into his spear wall because they're already engaged. So I'll just have him help Bram out here. Can't figure out why I couldn't remember his name. And then Jacques is going to help us out with the Necro Savants, I think. So why don't you jump in over there and give him something else to think about. I prefer they attack the guys with the heavy armor and the shields, obviously. So I'm trying to put a few of them in their face to the point where, you know, they'll maybe go deal with that. Good job there. I'm going to have you actually stay and help. You know what? I'm confident in Merrick's ability to handle them. I'm going to move you over here. My goal is to try to get them to move away from Alexander. Take a couple swings here. Oh, got him with the second one. So he's going to jump in right there. Oh, they're staying after him. I'm going to go after Mieszko here. They sure like targeting the guys without shields. Let's see. Dietrich. Damn. Jorah. Nicely done. You can't really do anything else, so why don't you just wait for now. But we've dealt with, I think, all but one of the Necro Savants. So we're doing pretty well, I think. I'm going to have you slide on in over here to help out. Bleeding again, damn. Look how roughed up he is. But my plan now, I think, is to surround him and keep him protected. Damn. Let's see, if you step to... No, there's nowhere you can go where you can help out this turn. So, let's start sort of consolidating. I'm going to move you here. And I need you to protect him, so why don't you go... I don't know. Probably over there. We're basically just going to force him to attack like a big shield wall, if we can. Let's get you... if that's the best you can do, then go for it. Casper, I'm actually going to have you move in here to help out with this, And, oh yeah, destroy his armor, nice. And hopefully he'll attack you and not Mieszko, but, you know, they tend to not do that, so... I'm reluctant to do this, but I'm going to move over here so that I can help out. I'm actually going to try to jump back. We got it, okay. So we're still protecting him, good. Let's see, can we get the kill there? Oh, no, the second one hit the helmet. And that was blocked. Let's see, I'm going to move you into there. And so there's only one tile open now. And you can get there. So he is effectively surrounded. They can't get to Alexander. Can get to anybody else though, but yikes. Wow, one shot at his helmet. I can't attack through trees, so you're going to have to just chill right there for a second. They're making this difficult on me. That's like the worst spot he could have gone. Probably should have surrounded you two. Just gonna see if Alexander could bail him out. Should probably patch him up too. I don't think he's near death, but he could be doing better. Oh, nice. Landed a hit. I'll take it. Oh, you're bleeding as well. Let's see. Mieszko, why don't you hop in here? And, you know what? Yeah, patch yourself up. And Sinric, why don't you attack this guy since it's really the only thing you can do. Jacques, I could move you to there and that would allow you to attack, but that would allow him to move into that spot. So, decisions. I don't think you can do enough damage to kill him, so I'm thinking probably not a great idea. But I could always move Dietrich into that spot. Not that Dietrich is going to be any better than Christopher at making a wall. But yeah, let's go for it. Any opportunity we have to deal damage is one that we need to take advantage of. Actually, Casper, why don't you go here? And then, unfortunately, I probably should have tried to get Mieszko in there instead of bandaging him, but oh well. No dice there. I'm going to have you jump on over, take another swing, jump back. And then Merrick, you're going to have to solo this guy. And it looks like you're not going to have a problem with that. Bram. I could roll the dice here and try to move through his attack zone and get a swing off. I don't know if your weapon's going to do a lot of damage to him without any armor, though. Let's try it. Nope. Okay, well then I'll just attack you. Now I'll move. Dietrich, I'm going to put you right there. And I think the tree is going to be in the way. No, it's not. Oh, we landed the hit, actually. But unfortunately, he 9 lives us again. 9 lives us? Is that a thing? I don't know. Anyway, Jorah, unfortunately, can't move there and attack now. But, you know. I'm sure he'll get to attack next turn. So where are you going now? Probably after Mieszko again. Yep. Yikes. Alright, Jorah, you hang tight. Unfortunately, we need to get him into a safer spot. Oh, nice, well done. Now we can move around a little bit more. If you got the kill there, that would have gotten me out of a lot of trouble, but no such luck this time. So now we need to like circle the wagons around our pikemen. So you're probably okay right there. I'll move Bram here. And then the question is like, how do we get Mieszko out of that? Let's see, if you went there, you wouldn't be able to attack anyway, so there's no point. You are just going to stay where you are, because there's nothing you can do anyways. Why don't you go ahead and patch yourself up? You can help out, so you may as well. Oh, nice! You got the kill, so it didn't matter. 3 level ups from that. Mieszko's looking a little bit worse for wear. Something about the ears. I thought this was an ear as well, but apparently his cheek was pierced. That sounds bad too, but something about the ears, man. That's like the... I don't even know how many ripped ears we've had at this point. We'll grab the loot and be on our way. Alright, so we're going to head back and collect our pay. And I imagine that'll be the end of the episode. That also counted toward our ambition, which is nice. This would as well, but the garrison here was looking pretty rough when we walked by it. Necromancer, armored zombies, a fallen hero, and a few geist. Actually, we fought a battle very similar to that before, so that could be worth doing. I would be especially inclined to do it if we knew it was going to drop something legendary, but I highly doubt it. So maybe, we'll see. I'm sure there are plenty of other jobs available. I mean, that's not even a job, we wouldn't be paid for it, except in loot. Alright, and there's our money. And there's another job here, but we'll check that out next time, because we are out of time. And we might need to head, I think we're going to head this way, to Hermannschaft, possibly to Brunstad, because we do need to go to a temple again. We're still pretty well off on crowns, so we're going to want to spend that on armor, as we always do. And so to that end, I don't know where else we would look. The armor here didn't really have what we're looking for. Kargberg has one as well, so we can continue north that way. But we'll think on this one. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.